Welcome back to the Crème kitchen. It's kind of exciting today because I get to showcase a recipe on YouTube that you guys all chose, and that would be the melt in your mouth Cranberry Brie pull apart loaf. And just so you guys out there know, we decided, since this is kind of a holiday themed video, to wear our holiday slippers. Be afraid, we are ready to go, and they're super comfy too. I would like to begin with fresh cranberries. I have these open, so I don't want them to spill out. We have 12 ounces here, okay? So let's start by getting them in a bowl. Just to be safe, we rinse them. Okay, I thought it would be fun to roast them. The last few years I've been making my own cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving, and it's just kind of fun because it's kind of that sweet, tangy with the salty, you know, you got your gravy, your mashed potatoes. So I thought, why not, when we do this pull-apart bread, do that sweet and tangy with some buttery, salty brie, and then I've got a little surprise we're gonna sprinkle on it as well. We're gonna start with 12 ounces. Remember, we rinsed these. To this, we're gonna add the juice of 1 orange. But before we do that, I want you to zest. We need to get some zest from this. I have an idea that I want to do with this, but let me just see if it'll work real quick. And this is for something else. It's for a surprise, a cute little surprise. Okay. Oh, that kind of does work. I'm gonna save that for later though. And you don't want to get too much of the white when you do that. We're gonna just kind of keep this to the side right now, and then you'll understand my method of madness here once we're done. Much easier to zest it before you juice it. Ollie! Cranberries are extremely tart. I'm gonna do about a half a cup of granulated sugar. If we need to add more, we can add more later. And then we're gonna add about a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Now let's add our juice from our orange. That balsamic complements all these flavors and just ties it all together. Rosemary, fresh rosemary. Get about a sprig or so and just pull it from the stem and let's mince it. These are all holiday flavors that are coming together. You guys, this is about a nice full teaspoon of fresh rosemary. And just stir to combine. Now, I'm gonna add a couple pinches of salt to this. Salt is always a necessary component, but not too much, remember. We've got the brie. Once we get this all combined, I want you to get a half sheet pan. Look how well seasoned this is. This ain't going nowhere. This is staying in the family for a while. And then I want you to take your cranberries and put them on your sheet pan. Oven is heated to 425 degrees. Let's get this in. I'm gonna set the timer for 10 minutes and I'm gonna give it a good stir. I'm gonna have you get some hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are great for the holidays, and I thought it would complement the bread perfectly. Half a cup coming up. And we're just gonna coarsely chop them. You don't want them too big, but you don't want them too small either. Once you've given them a rough chop, I want you to just put them in a pan. I've got a pan over medium heat. To that, add 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, and then just a little sprinkle of cinnamon. We're gonna let the butter melt. We're gonna let the brown sugar meld into the butter, and we're gonna toast up those hazelnuts before we use them. How about a pinch of salt, don't you think? Every sweet needs a teensy bit of salt. Now let's talk bread. With this recipe, it makes enough for a nice big round loaf of sourdough or Italian bread Whatever you can find, a nice thick hearty bread. Now, before we begin, stir the cranberries. 10 minutes went off. They look gorgeous. They're bursting. Beautiful. About another 3 to 5 minutes is all they need. So I'll set the timer for 4, right in the middle. This is what I want you to do. You're gonna do a crosshatch on your loaf. You don't wanna go all the way through to the bottom, but pretty darn close. Then I just kind of go from one in the middle and go from there. The idea behind this is that it's kind of served family style. So just kind of pull it apart here a little bit. Set that to the side because I'm going to do it with 2 smaller ones. Now we're going to get these nice toasted hazelnuts out of the skillet. Look at how nicely brown they got. Timer went off for 4 minutes. Let's get our cranberries out of the oven. Beautiful, gorgeous. I love the color. Just give this one more stir, okay? When it cools a little bit, I'm gonna try it for sugar. Sometimes they're really tart, you know, you need to add more sugar. This would be the time to do it. It's got a kick. How much did I put in there? So here's what we're gonna do. Still a little tart. I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of sugar and it should be perfect. If you think it needs more sugar, which this one did, that is the time to do it when they're still warm, okay? So for a 12-ounce bag, I ended up using 3/4 cup. Brie, we're to the cheese part, my favorite part, cheese. You can use anywhere from a 16-ounce to a 19-ounce wheel of brie. What's nice about this is you don't have to worry about taking the rind off. You can if you want, but it's gonna take you twice as long to do this recipe. We're just gonna cube it up. Once I got the cranberries out of the oven, I dropped the temperature of the oven from 425 to 350 for our bread. I usually take this outer edge off just because I don't like it to be too much, you know? Now what I want you to do is take the rest of your butter. So you had 2 tablespoons, which will be 6 tablespoons you'll have left over. I want you to melt that. We have our melted butter. What I want you to do with this now is get a spoon and try to get in as many of these little cracks and crevices that you can. Who doesn't like butter with their bread? I got a little bit smaller loaf, so let's just kind of use a little bit here to brush over the top. And then I'm going to use the rest for my little loaves. What comes next? The brie, of course. Any little space or crevice you have, get it in there. This bread's like saying, thank you. Thank you for all this cheese. Again, I'm going to use my favorite word in the world when I'm baking or cooking. What is it? Ava, you got to know what this is. Rustic. There. Okay. Now our little babies. We have our butter. We have our brie. Next, we're going to put our crushed hazelnuts over the top. All right, you know what's coming next, okay? Cranberry. The cranberries have cooled off enough, they're still warm, but they're cooled off enough that now we can just dollop this all over the top. I mean, already it's looking so festive. Okay, into our nice hot oven these go, and then we'll get to take them out and I'll finish them off for you and you will be amazed. By the time all is said and done, your bread is going to be in the oven getting ooey gooey for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now let's take a look and see what's going on with our bread. What do you think? Do you think that's...
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay. Bubbly, yummy, golden, gooey perfection, right? Right? Let's get a handle on these. You get your massive spatula. I need another spatula. I overstuffed our bread. Here, I'll get this one. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
You're welcome. This ain't my first rodeo. Now, one may call this pull-apart bread. One may call it fork and knife bread. But any way you eat it, it's going to be fabulous. This is how I would garnish. Are you ready for this? Put your rosemary right on the side. See that? And just sprinkle with your orange zest. This almost could be a meal in itself, but I do have another option. You get one of your gooey, scrumptious mini pull-apart loaves, okay? Same thing, you can do it like that. Get it all over the plate. Or, what do we have here? The most beautiful place setting ever for the holidays. People can sit at their seat and nibble on this before the main course is served. What a cute idea, right? You guys, I appreciate you being in my kitchen. Remember to like and subscribe. Love hearing all your questions and comments. And now I think it's time for Ava to dig in. I'm still feeding you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know.
It's hot. Sure am. Look, you only gotta get the hazelnut. There you go. You got all the bites in one.
Kind of hot.
Oh, here's some more cheese. Here's some more cheese.
It's hot.
What, just because it came out of the oven? I don't get it. Eat that with it. What do you think?
It's so good.
Is it yummy?
Mm-hmm.